Happy Saturday, y'all. I'm not doing nothing for a few hours, so I said, hey, let me set up some baskets, all kind, baskets for any occasion. It's Father's Day season. However, it's also graduation season, and it's always somebody's birthday. It's always somebody that's not feeling good, and it's always somebody that just need a little loving for absolutely no reason at all. So I'm here with several baskets for all those occasions. So with that being said, I just broke out many of baskets in front of my house. So there's that's my car wash concept. But I'm gonna bring some more Father's Day ones out here. But for now, I brought some of these out. I didn't already have 2 people stop, okay? And I got some more baskets over here. And I got some more up there, and I got some on the porch over here that I was gonna just break on out. And I have some just as you walk in the house, you'll just see Basket City. And so I got some more bubble concepts. I just got stuff, and I'm like, let me just break this stuff out. Somebody might need something. I got one of them frozen dolls left. It's hot out here where I live at. I got one of these super soakers left. These Ninja super soakers. I had about 30 of these, y'all, at Easter last year. I think this is the last one of my 30. This is a bubble kit. Oh, the bag broke. I'm going to have to fix the bag. This is bubbles and everything you need for swim. It's a castle set with shovels, everything Mickey Mouse, and I have to fix the bag because the bag then broke. Here's Minnie Mouse concept. I just want to get rid of this stuff. Here is Blue's Clues concept. Toys for outside fun. This is a remote control inside of a Spider-Man bag. Here's a record player. Here's some fun stuff here. I think it's called the Gabby's Dollhouse with some kites. And this is a cash register back here. This is a record player. I just got some more stuff, y'all. I just got tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff. And like I said, baskets for all occasions. I got a couple baby dolls. This stuff, I just wanted to see if I could get rid of it. Why not? I'm going to keep on trying. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be out here in these streets because it's very cold, okay? I still need to make a few more baskets, but it's extremely windy out here. We're going to see. I've been out here for about 2 hours. I had 3 people stop at this point. Nobody ain't bought nothing, but they inquired. I need to break out my sign. Maybe I'll go get my sign and change my sign and say baskets for all occasions. Here's what I can do. Baskets for all occasions. The baby not crying today. The man yesterday was pushing the baby, and the baby was just crying and crying. I was like, what's wrong with the baby? Toot, 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 toot. My barbecue man is hollering at me. He got a barbecue restaurant down the way, and we're going to be vending together at the same event. He see me out here hustling with my baskets, giving a toot, toot. I think he don't live far from me. Maybe the barbecue place kind of just opened not too long ago. But yeah, that was a little toot, toot from him. I just got my email from the coordinator of the Juneteenth festival, and his name is on the list and I see my name on the list. So we doing good. Matter of fact, I need to start getting ready for that. As soon as my brother leave on Monday, I can stay focused. It was today Saturday, so I got 2 more days worrying about him, making sure he okay. Then I can continue on to the events I got coming up. Yeah. Couple of funerals I gotta go to. It's just a lot. But that's life. Life is a roller coaster ride, y'all. And we just keep grinding it out. One funeral for sure. I don't think my co-worker's gonna have a funeral. But yeah. Anyways, I'm glad my brother was able to see his mom. He hasn't seen his mom in years, so he was able to see her last night for a little while. I was happy about that. That eased some of the stress that I've been dealing with too. Like I said, it's windy. Them darn flags over there is just a flagging, flying, and moving 99 going north. Look at the wind, just the blowing. So that lets you know how windy it is out here, because the flags is going cuckoo. Just in case you're not going to see the video that I'm going to post later on today, I'll re-mention it in this video. I was sitting on my porch like I'm doing right now, same spot, and a gentleman pulled up and was like, "Hey, do you have any Lays?" And he was parked crazy, and I feel some type of way about people parking crazy. So I told them to fix their parking. It was a young little boy. And I said, "What color Lay are you looking for?" He said, "Blue." I says, "Well, I personally don't have any Lays, but I graduated and I had a blue Lay, and you're welcome to have it." And so he paid me for it, right along with this other Lay I had, and he was so grateful. So after he left, I should have took a picture of him. I didn't even think about it. After he left, I called my sister and said, "Hey, sugar, we need to throw some Lays in the rotation of gift basket, craft making. We need to throw a few Lays." And they necessarily don't have to put money on them, but actually we could have some with just $5 on them, $10 on them. But definitely need to make some Lays. Shoot, it could be some with a couple gift cards hanging off of him instead of all cash. It could be some local store gift cards. When I was at my graduation, there was a lady who, she said, "I don't eat candy, and my family know I don't like candy." So they made a Lay with all different kind of lip glosses and makeups and just little different things that wasn't pertaining to candy. And I was like, "Oh, that was pretty neat." That was like really personal. And so you could do something that personalizes the person that you know and not necessarily be candy. And so gift cards, everybody love to eat. It could be gift cards for like $5 each for like to your local restaurants, In-N-Out Burger, Jamba Juice, Cold Stone, stuff that the kids like to eat, Chipotle, and you know, all them other little fast food quick places to get something to eat at. I can't think of everything but everybody right now, but even Starbucks. My little brother out here, first thing he said, "I want to go to Starbucks." So Jamba Juice, Starbucks, all them little quick places that you can get something to eat at. You can do, you know, 10 or $5 gift cards to about 5 or 6 places, different places, Subway and Taco Bell, whoever, Burger King, McDonald's, whoever you want to choose to pick. you can pick those and wrap it around a rope and a lei and make a graduation lei. So I brought even some Easter baskets out here. Now if they want it, I can take the eggs out and repackage it, but I have so many gifts. I'm like, no, I'm gonna break this stuff out. I didn't, unwrap a lot of the ones that I had left over. I had some that I was making the day of because they were selling so fast that I just need to put a bow on that can be used for any occasion. That's sitting right here by my foot. I just have stuff. And so, like I said, people's birthdays are every day. Even the elementary kids graduated this week, so I'm quite sure there's some kind of graduation parties all weekend long. So I'm just here to help them out. If they happen to buy something, it's awesome. But that's what I did for Mother's Day. I didn't wait to just Mother's Day weekend to set up. The community has to know, hey, she back at it. So I'll do it this weekend, set up this weekend, set up next weekend, which would be the 13th, and then the following weekend, Father's Day weekend. So I'll just set up the next 3 weekends in a row. I'll take some of the Father's Day concepts to the Juneteenth Festival since it's Father's Day weekend, and keep it pushing, y'all. You gotta let people know what you got. They ain't gonna know if you don't break stuff out. So I ain't doing nothing else. I might as well see if I can make somebody happy with a basket or a gift. And they're gonna be excited that they didn't have to go nowhere and find nothing. I got it right for them. So with that being said, yeah, that's what I'm doing, y'all. Hanging out on the porch. It's been a mentally exhausting week. So I just wanted to just relax for a few hours today. But while I'm relaxing, I can try to see if I can make some money. Why not? And so that's what I'm doing. Hanging out, trying to make some sales on this nice, beautiful Saturday. Windy Saturday, but beautiful. Now, yesterday was hot. It is I think my text message said it's 13 degrees cooler than it was yesterday, and you definitely could feel it. Because I had some shorts on, and I went and took them shorts off so fast and put on some little legging sweats. Because, yeah, my legs said, hey, it's not as hot as it was yesterday. No. Not at all. But, yep, God is good. I'm going back to Vegas for 4th of July because he gonna run the stop sign. Because I got married on 4th of July and my husband need a vacation. So my girlfriend not only did I go for vacation to Vegas for right after I graduated, but my girlfriend has timeshare and she needed to use up points. So she booked another room for me to use for 4th of July for me and my husband. So, and she told me I don't have to pay for nothing. And so that's beautiful. I got 2 nights with her at her time-sharing room. And then I had got a letter from one of these casinos saying I got free nights. So I booked it with them for 2 other nights. And then I called the casino that I won at. And I just got the flyer in the mail. They were like, hey, an offer just came in the mail for you where you get 2 nights free and you get to sign up for the slot tournament. And that's all for free. And so I said, oh, well, I had to change my reservations that my friend book it out another day. And then I'm going to take those 2 free nights at the coupon that I just got in the mail. I'm going to book that right after I get off the phone with you. And then the airline tickets went down cheaper yesterday for some reason. I booked that. So it's meant to go on this vacation with the hubby. I told him we need to all we need to book is where our car, where I got shocked at. Oh, just in case you didn't know, I went to Vegas 3 weeks ago, and where I parked at, I parked in that little cement thing on the ground. I tripped over it and fell backwards onto the fence, and the fence was electricity, so I was getting shocked by the fence. So I'm gonna make sure I don't park in row 19 this time, okay? It was a very valuable lesson, and when I pulled up on the way back, I made sure to pull my car up away from the cement thing so I don't fall. So I'm definitely gonna make sure I don't never do that again, because I fell and my girlfriend had to pick me up. I was like, Lisa, I'm getting shocked. People are impatient. I guess the gray car was going too slow, so the black car zoomed around it. The speed limit's 25. There's a stop sign right here, but people just don't want to stop at the stop sign. They don't have patience. They should stop driving, because patience is definitely required as a driver to ensure everybody's safety, yours and theirs, and everybody's safety. But some people don't got the picture about patience. That's all I'm gonna say on that note. Okay. But yeah, y'all. Blessed to see another day. And I'm gonna be back. I'll be back. Definitely will be back and let you know if I had any sales or not. Yeah. I'm gonna be back. All right. Y'all have a blessed day. Be prayed up. Stay out of harm's way. Have a blessed day. Blessed, blessed, blessed day. Talk to you later. How y'all doing? Happy Saturday. All right, y'all. I'm going to make this barbecue pit concept, and it's going to be real simple, because the main item is the barbecue pit. And it's a real live, I guess it's almost like a smoker. And it's a big box. So that's the attraction of the gift. I'm not going to put too much more to the gift. And I should have got the gift before I turned the on button on, because it's right here. So I got this smoker, y'all, from Costco, I believe. Yes, Costco. I believe I got this smoker from Costco. And it's a kettle smoker, okay? And you can use it indoors and outdoors. So that's really good to know, that I can put this on the stove and smoke some ribs, or use it sitting out on my porch. Now, I bought 2 of these. And believe me, if they don't sell, they ain't got to worry about it. I'm going to keep one for myself. Is what I'm going to do. And so, I love barbecue. Barbecue is one of my favorite meals. And I sure love me some ribs. And it looked like this is a game changer. And I didn't even realize that it includes some natural wood chip flavors, some hickory, apple, sweet mesquite, sugar maple, and some cherry. I didn't even pay attention that it included the wood chips inside the box. So that makes it even better. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on my board. One thing about this pit is it looked like you can cook it and transport it all in the same pot, okay? And so, Any occasion, birthday, Father's Day, graduation, whatever you need. Somebody you want to just say I love you to. Life is short, baby. So that's the second person that asked me, what is these baskets for? And just like I broke it down, I have a combination of everything. Father's Day, Mother's Day, graduation, life, birthday, just because I love you, you sick, or just because you ain't gonna wake up from yesterday, you ain't gonna see yesterday no more. And so it's okay to just buy something for somebody just because you want to say, I love you to that person. It don't necessarily have to be a holiday. Your parents might be gone. You might not have a significant other or a wife or a husband or no kids, you know what I mean? But you have friends that are fathers and you want to do something nice to them. Or you have, I got music. So like I said, for any occasion, you don't necessarily need to have an occasion to buy something for somebody. So anyways, I got this kettle smoker. And it's infused with wood smoke flavor inside of your favorite foods. Whatever that means. Maybe the wood chips gives it the different flavors that they have in here. But you could cook beef, pork, fish, poultry, wild game, and pizza, I guess. So you can use it for a combination of things, okay? And like I said, you can use it indoors, outdoors. You can, let's see, what it say? It even gives you directions on how to use the wood chips. Sprinkle 1 tablespoon of wood chips into the base pan. Distribute across 3 to 4 inches areas in the center of the pan. And make it happen. I mean, that gives you more directions, but I didn't want to read all the directions to y'all. So I'm gonna, hopefully this fits inside my gift bag I have. And then I'm gonna give some containers that you can put your barbecue sauce in, and whatever else sauce you might use to marry. Pull over, baby. Like I just told the person, Father's Day, graduation, birthday. If you love somebody, whatever it makes. I'm up here making a barbecue basket now for the barbecue pit. I'm doing my barbecue pit concept, the smoker. I'm getting that ready. So yes, look, I'm talking to a customer who bought baskets just because for his grandbaby. Huh? Well, there you go. Make sure you let them know where I'm at. All right, have a blessed one. So he was a customer saying, what do you have baskets for? And I just told him for everything. But he pulled up for Easter and bought 3 baskets for, no, it might have been 5. He came and bought 3 one day and then came back a day or so later and bought 2 more. And he just bought them. It was before Easter. He let the kids open the baskets and play with them before Easter. So yeah. So Lord Jesus, these people with these motorcycles be having me nervous. They just shoot out in the parking lot. But anyways, as I was saying before he stopped me, is trying to stop all the people from their loud music because I don't want to get copyright. So a container to put your barbecue sauces in. I bought some barbecue sauce. I love this barbecue sauce. And just 2 barbecue pit or 3 barbecue pit or 3 towels that says something about barbecue. Good, cold drinks, eat good, and barbecue. Grill, eat, chill, and repeat. And it's grilling time. I was going to get some utensils to go with the barbecue pit, but I'm trying not to make the barbecue pit $100. So I think I paid 30 something for the barbecue pit already. So I don't want to add too much more to it because I want it to sell. So that's all that I'm gonna have inside of this concept is just these items. Maybe I could well, I don't want to break it. I was gonna say hang the towel over the barbecue pit so it'll say barbecue time. Maybe I will. So it'll say, if it'll look right on half of it, so it can say old drinks, eat good, and barbecue. Okay, then I'm gonna wrap this pit. Hopefully, most likely, I pray it fits inside of the bags that I have, so I don't have to buy no more bags. I was just talking and the button wasn't even recording. Lord Jesus. Anyway, so we're gonna see if this fits inside of here. Plus, there was people playing their music, so it was actually perfect that it wasn't recording. I'm just trying to see if this fits. I don't know. If this is going to fit. There you go. Hi. Sideways. Because I don't know if it's going to fit long ways. Maybe it fits sideways. Long ways is not getting the assignment. Yeah, long ways is not getting the assignment. And they're gonna just have to see it sideways. I don't know if this my little barbecue bowl and container would fit. I might have to lay my barbecue sauce down. I might have to lay my barbecue sauce down. I might have to lay my towel. I don't want it to totally cover everything. My little scarfing me crazy. Let's see here. I don't think that's gonna fit. I might have to just. Oh shit. Alright, well, it's not fitting the long way inside this bag, so. And I'm not buying no more bags. I'm just not. This is like one of the last two gifts that are big. And so we're going to make it do what it do. So I turned it sideways. And I'm going to just take this. I'm going to bring this all together and tape it all together. And it's going to be all crimped up to the barbecue sauce. These sides is going to be taped down. The sides on both sides going to be taped down. And then I'm going to just tie this all to the barbecue sauce. I'm going to glue dot this bucket to this box and bring it all together and tie it together. That's what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna stress myself out. That's what I'm not gonna do. So I'm gonna be back, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what I came up with. All right. All right, y'all. I just wanted to show y'all how the basket is all bagged up now. The barbecue pit concept is all bagged up. It got a bow on it. The bow is tied to the barbecue sauce. It has the towels. It has the condiment containers that you can put your barbecue sauce in, or marinated sauce, or whatever condiment sauce you want to put in there. And I gave them a basket so that they can keep their utensils or tools or stuff, whatever they need to keep their barbecue items in order, organized. So he could just get his basket and be like, hey, this is what I need for my barbecue. So yeah, I think it turns out really nice. I'm gonna do 2 of these, and I think it turned out really nice. I hate the fact that I didn't have a bag long enough to make the barbecue pit face the correct way, but it's gonna be all right. They're gonna get the logistics of it. They're gonna get the logistics of it. That's for sure. You can definitely tell that it's a smoker. If you come close enough to the barbecue pit, you can tell it's a smoker. So I have this wonderful fly that just wants to keep bothering me. He has been on the porch with me most of the day, and he just refused to go. He leaves and he comes back. He leaves and he comes back. Oh, we got music. Okay, so like I said, me and the fly hasn't been getting along, and he irritates me. So I have been on this porch for a couple hours now, and I think it's time for me to start to clean up and head out to go pick up my little brother so I can spend a little time with him before he goes back home on Monday. Yeah, the community knows I'm out here, so they'll be looking for me next weekend and the following weekend, hopefully, to get their Father's Day baskets or whatever basket they might need at the time. I'm going to set up during the week, too, now that I don't go to therapy. I'm going to set up when I get off work during the week. It's funny. I was sitting here on my porch, and my director drove by. She didn't see me, but I seen her drive by. That's the first time I've ever seen her out here. She said she bought a house, but now that I've seen her, hey, now I know it's official. Okay? So, anyways, it was interesting to see her. All right. I think I'm gonna do maybe, the music. I think I'm gonna do maybe 2 more concepts tonight when I come back with my brother. We'll see, but I don't have very many left to do. This was one of the last of the big babies left. So I wanted to make sure I did this one before I run out of my plastic bags. So on that note, I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all could have been anywhere in these streets, but you're hanging out with Shell Bell, and I appreciate that. I really do. Have a blessed rest of the weekend, and I'll talk to you later. All right, y'all? God bless you.